Ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba-da-da. Oh, I'm actually so excited. I'm literally in the queue right now. I'm absolutely losing my mind over this. I was supposed to go live like 2 hours from now. We're going live early. It's freaking Tubnet, man. I'm shaking. It's not anxiety, it's excitement, which is pretty epic. Stream is looking a little unstable, sorry guys. But regardless, what the hell? I don't even know what to say. I have 0 words. I should warn you that I did take down my alerts in an attempt to fix them, and then I have not managed to fix them yet. But eventually they will be fixed. For some reason my Minecraft skin is Steve. We will ignore that. I haven't even like set up my OBS properly yet. It's not even set up. I was trying to do a recording, so I turned off all of my chat stuff. Hi Mar! It's Tubnet! It's also MCC analysis day. I did not forget. But the beta wasn't supposed to open for another 15 minutes, and I'm in queue now. So this, look at it. Limbo is literally a train station. I'm actually freaking out. This is a hyper moment. I'm gonna optimize my settings. Just so nothing gets too crazy. Yeah, I can stream on 160, that's fine. I have fast clouds. I want this to look good, like as it's intended. But at the same time, I want to be able to run it properly. So, I have not seen the update video yet for MCC. What's Tubnet is that Twitch Con Amsterdam thing. So, streamer Tubbo underscore, has for the last 4 years been working on a Minecraft server. You know, I'm like number 500 in queue. So maybe we can play some of the trailers. But it's basically like, they built it's supposed to be the first major server to have Bedrock and Java integration. Which is like really hacking dope. And they released trailers for their first 3 games. And oh my god, they look beautiful. We're gonna watch some of the videos now because I'm currently at number 500 in the queue. So, I'm gonna do that. I'm going to switch my window capture to... one sec. Can I? Switch it to... Here we go. Yeah, you can see... Okay, hold on. Let me do... So a lot of creators have already put up videos, like, look at Captain Puffy's Here's How to Play a Light Strike. We can watch some of those too. Here's why Tubnet will fail. Boo, we hate that. Is Tubnet actually good? Okay, hold on. I just want to go to the main channel and watch some of... So these are the 5 videos they put out. They put out... We're gonna release the server. Here are the 3 games. And this was released just an hour ago. With the official release date, which is next week. August... Sorry, I forgot to put the music back on. August 26th is the official release date. But I'm on the server. So we get, we got it early, as you can see. I'm at 498 now. This is exciting news. But I didn't mean to turn that on the music instead of what I just did. I'm like very hyper currently. That should be fine. Okay, we will watch some Tubnet trailers and then we can talk about MCC. How about until it becomes Tubnet time. Time for Tubnet. Does that sound good? I'm like, I didn't even plan to go live this early, honestly. I left my drink upstairs. I'm not dressed to be in the cold basement, but here we are. Actually, hold on. There's gotta be... If I just hit play all, will it play in... No. It'll play top to bottom. Oh well. Hydrate? Okay, I will run and I will get my drink. And y'all can watch the trailer as I do that. Thank you, I guess. My drink is indeed no longer upstairs. I missed a follow. Sorry about that. Ran and grabbed my drink. But BGirl09, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Mar, I am completing that hydrate check. It's good. It's my favorite Starbucks drink because I was feeling fancy. The mango dragon fruit lemonade. Oh, this isn't technically Minecraft, is it? There we go. So yeah, that's the official trailer. Looks amazing. Big fan, overall. I'd love to watch that vlog. Let's check the queue. $4.95. Okay, this is gonna take a while. I definitely went live too early out of excitement. But I can also do all the MCC analysis stuff first. And then we can play some Tubnet. So, oh, sorry, I forgot to even talk. So this is the first game that they showed. It is called Crystal Rush. You'll see, basically. I don't really know how to describe it. I think it's the most similar... If I had to compare it to any, like, high-pixel game, it's a lot like Skywars. I guess it's not a high-pixel game, it's a classic game. But yeah. This is definitely... Well, actually, the game I'm most excited for is the last one, but this one is definitely one I'll grind out. I'm gonna become a Tubnet sweat. So they don't like teach you how to play the games in these videos, but it does, you have to admit, it looks a lot like a Skywars type game, maybe Skyblockle, if anyone remembers that from some of the first MCCs ever played. It's like Meltdown mixed with Sky Battle, that's exactly it. So you have to like, it's also kind of Bed Warsy because you have to like protect your, I guess like your nexus is what they're calling it. So it feels like a lot of other games, which means a lot of people will probably be good at it to begin with, but it's also like totally brand new. It's like someone reached into my brain and found things I didn't know I was looking for. The one I'm looking forward to most is Spacebound, but we're gonna do these in order. Light Strike also looks dope. I will be playing a lot of this offline. I don't know if I'll stream much of it. I'll probably make YouTube videos instead, because streaming Minecraft on Twitch is just kind of oversaturated. So this, I can show you the TikTok they made for it, but it's literally like a Valorant CSGO style game. It's so cool. Yeah, so if you've, the closest Minecraft minigame to it would be like Cops and Crims, which is again CSGO Valorant-ish based. I think it is actually just fully CSGO based. I'm gonna pull up the TikTok if I can. I never watch TikToks on my computer, so it might take a second. So this chat over here
When Jerry said
Oh,
my
that's
earphone case.
that's not what I
when
want.
Jerry
That's not what I
said
want
my
to stop.
earphone case
Stop.
were Fashion. 1.
I don't want to look at
2.
this. Sorry. Forgot the name. Reminds you of that. Oh, the only Roblox games I really remember are like Jailbreak. So unless that's what you're thinking, I remember Jailbreak, I remember Bee Simulator and Restaurant Tycoon. Here's Tubnet GG. Okay. So they have just like this basic trailer.
For the last 4 years, and it's finally about to release. Lightstrike is probably the most competitive.
Yeah, okay, this is the one for Lightstrike. This really explains it.
Competitive game that currently exists. Lightstrike is probably the most competitive game that currently exists in multiplayer Minecraft. We have taken heavy inspiration from games like CS:GO and Valorant to try and make the most immersive, competitive experience. In this game, there are 2 teams, Placers and Breakers. The Placers' job is to plant the Scar device and the Breakers to destroy it before it can detonate. In this game, you can assemble a team, climb the leaderboard, and play in future Tubnet invitational tournaments.
So they're literally hosting tournaments.
By climbing our player ranks, seeing how
oh, it's so cool. I'm gonna become a Lightstrike sweat. It's also got the coolest name. Who, like, the game is called Lightstrike. Yeah, it is a lot like Jailbreak. Yeah. But it's, yeah, you can see where it's, you can see that it, like, they literally said it comes from, like, Valorant and CSGO, which is dope, because I love watching CSGO. Valorant is kind of lost on me. Have you seen MCC Island? I have read some of the posts. I have not really... Should we just make this like a Minecraft nerd day? Should that be what this is? I'm gonna retitle the stream. This is gonna be Minecraft nerd day. And maybe I'll put it under events. Cause it is about Tubnet. But it's also, I want to talk about MCC, the event at MCC Island, in Queue for Tubnet, plus MCC analysis. I always forgot to spell analysis and island updates. So this is just gonna be AKA Nerd Party. Updated the title. What other tags should I add? Currently I just have I just have really Tubnet. And also Jewish. But I'm gonna add Minecraft. No, I'm gonna call it nerd. Nerd. I'm gonna add the tag nerd. Okay, so that was Lightstrike. This is what I'm most excited for. LGBTQ plus friendly. I should also add that. Shoot. You are totally right. That one also gets views. It's not, well, it's a little bit about views. It's a little bit about just like what's really common. What am I about? What's the channel about? I put the music back on. God, I love having a stream deck. It's the greatest investment a streamer can make, honestly. Okay, well, it's not, because, like, you know, there's also... You can't have spaces. So I'm just gonna put LGBTQ and hope that gets the message across. I was talking about something. Oh yeah, it's not technically the best investment you can make, because usually, like, a good mic is the best investment, and then after that it's like, it doesn't matter how good your camera is, lighting will make it better. But for me personally, why did it censor gay? It's not censoring... I think you just have a censor on. Like, in your Twitch settings, because if you look on my chat on the screen, it's showing the word gay. Hello, Live Rubs! Welcome to the stream. First time chat from viewer. That's kind of epic. Okay, so Spacebound, I am actually so hyper about this. It is Sandbox, the thing I can most compare it to from Hypixel is Skyblock, which I am, oh man, it's my favorite thing ever. Well, kind of. It's one of my favorite Minecraft things. Yeah, so Mara, I guess you should just check your settings, maybe see, because it censored some other not very sensory words for you too. And I don't think it's a country thing, because you're in the UK, so it's not going to be like, the UK isn't necessarily one of those censorship countries. I also got my nails done earlier, by the way, which was going to be one of my main talking points until I found out that Tubnet is literally like, what number am I for the beta right now? Let's check. 467. Yeah, okay, we'll be here a while. I'll do the MCC stuff now. There's this really nice... Oh, I've sort of mucked it up a little. Whoops. There's this really nice dark foresty green. Very cool. Anyways, okay, so Spacebound, you'll see. It's very Skyblock-like. That's all I'll say.
Your dream of going to space might just come true. Welcome to the Spacebound program. Join our Riccardi Award-winning research team and unlock cutting-edge technology. Construct the very best rocket and customize it to your taste.
Flight controls check. Instruments check. 3, 2, 1, and liftoff.
Everyone should reach for the stars, but landing among them is our specialty. Space travel comes with a unique set of challenges, which is why your safety is our #1 priority. Through a reliable process of trial and error, we ensure
Ah yes, trial and error, so reliable.
Because there is nothing more important to us than scientific progress. With your help, we are ready to take the next giant leap for mankind. Thank you for entrusting us with your future. SomCorp, for the sake of mankind.
Flight controls check. Instruments check. 3, 2, 1, and liftoff.
Okay, so this is like, you build spaceships, like you do research. You build spaceships, and you, like, make them go. What is the game part? I guess, like, building them, it's still, in its, like, beta development stage. The other two, Light Strike is basically done, they just need to balance things. Crystal Rush is, like, literally in its last stages as well. It just needs to be tested a little more. And, like, balance taking it sort of... Like, taking input from people who participated in the closed alpha, so other creators. And stuff like that. I don't know, should we watch the developer update? It basically just says, oh yeah, Tubnet's coming out, and these are the stages of development in the game. Yeah, why not? Honestly, we have time to kill a hotline very early out of excitement. I'm number 464 in the queue. Oh, we are having some major Wi-Fi issues. Sheesh, I'm sorry. Maybe it's a play on BuildMart. Oh, yeah, okay. So I also heard, I haven't seen the video yet, the update video for tomorrow's MCC yet. I usually like to watch that live on stream with you guys. But I heard, well, I saw that they're remixing BuildMart, and I saw that they're calling it Sands of Mart. Or I think it's called Sands of Mart. Maybe it might be Sands of Build. But they're remixing it to make it like Sands of Time, which is my favorite game. So, me, I'm winning. I'm out here, I'm winning. It's gonna be epic. Okay, but I'm doing too many things at once. So, let's Tubnet first.
Are we recording? Hello, welcome to the first official Tubnet developer update. As we are steamrolling closer to launch, we thought it was a good idea to give some transparency on what we're working on and what you can expect to see on the server. Hi, I'm Tubbo, I'm the founder of Tubnet, and today I am joined by creative director Carrot C. He makes the games. He makes them.
I do direct.
He do direct though.
I give them direction.
You give them directions. Okay, today we have an announcement to make. A big announcement. A big boy announcement. The long-awaited announcement. The announcement of the...
Release day!
The release day! So, exciting news. We're very excited to announce that the Java version of Tubbo
Yeah,
is gonna
Tubbo's
be releasing
18
on
now.
August 26th, with
Turning
Bedrock
19
soon
in, like,
following.
November.
The reason for us doing this staggered launch is because we wanted to make sure that the Java and the Bedrock experience is parallel for all.
He also got a haircut, like, not a long time ago, maybe a month ago. And it, yeah, no, it looks better now. BuildMart is also not the best game. It's a good one, just not the best.
Players, and we needed a
a little bit more time to iron out some kinks.
Speaking of launch, on the 19th of August, we'll be hosting a Tubnet beta for the members of our Discord, so make sure you join now. Link somewhere.
Link up there, maybe in the icon, maybe in the description. Who knows where the link will be? There'll be a link to the Discord somewhere.
Maybe on your head.
We also wanted to take this time to thank all of the creators that partook in our closed alpha. The feedback you provided us was priceless, and as we speak, we are responding to the feedback and implementing changes to the games. On the topic of creators, we've had many people reach out to us regarding things such as creator ranks, YouTube ranks, or Twitch ranks. We wanted to inform you that indeed, there will be a YouTube rank on Tubnet, and I thought we'd take this time to go over the requirements. For creators on YouTube, you will need to reach 50,000 subscribers. For creators on Twitch, you'll need to reach 50,000 followers.
That is so daunting.
You have to reach 200,000 followers.
Although these numbers look discouraging for smaller creators, everything is subject to change later down the line.
Let's talk about the progress on our games.
This is the important bit.
Entering its last stages as polish as we take some feedback from a creator alpha to ensure that the itemization, the pacing, and overall feel of the game is great for everyone.
Lightstrike has received its final coat of paint and polish and is now on to be balanced to ensure that all the items are used equally.
Also in Lightstrike, we want to make sure the maps are easy to navigate so that people can make big rotations in small plays.
Our final game, Spacebound, is still under development, but we wanted to release it to you guys early as a beta, because in order for any sandbox game to succeed, it relies on community input, and we just can't.
So this is, Mar, you being confused about, like, where's the actual game? It is a lot like Skyblock, where the game sort of comes from the player, in a way. Like, you can sort of do anything, but it is about building, testing, launching rockets. It's spacebound. You're bound to go to space, sort of, I guess. But as players play the game, and they get more user input and whatnot, it'll change and grow and evolve.
Can't do that on our own.
Our plans with Spacebound is, although we're showing off the cool features right now for launch, in the upcoming weeks, we want to consolidate these features and bring it to a more immersive and connected experience that will be provided by the community's input. Our plans with Spacebound include player customizable space stations, hangars, and the ability to travel to interstellar planets where you can encounter foreign life, exotic minerals, and new ways to traverse the galaxy.
So when you play Spacebound for the first time, we really hope that you can share our vision and be optimistic for what the game future holds.
On the topic of future plans, we want to thank you guys so much for the positive feedback we received regarding the Craftmaster Live event.
And we wanted to reassure you that the Craftmaster event will live on through content in Tubnet and future events. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for all of the continued support on our endeavors, and we can't wait to see you on August 26th. How much of that were we allowed to say? We're fine. Just go.
Man, I love that. I love that so much. Yeah, that's what Tubnet is looking like right now, and I'm just, oh, I'm so excited. Queue check time. $456. 456 is a good number. I'm a fan of that number. All right, let's do. Is it MCC time? Usually put my camera on for MCC, but I don't have it set up right now. Sands of Mart, yes. Oh, I did watch the first little bit, but as I was watching it, I saw that people were joining Tubnet, so I just sort of raced away. So it looks like I saw some of it, but I didn't really. I'm excited for Sands of Mart.
Welcome to
Ah! Oh god!
Sorry.
Oh!
Do you?
I am live.
I know. Sorry.
Everyone say hi, my brother's here.
I do. I need the app that I can borrow.
Do I have what?
App that you have a second one that go into the phone.
I do. I think they're on my chair on my desk.
Thank you. Love you. Have a good stream.
Thank you. He says hi. So the issue is, I just got these bright, well, they're not bright green, these like sort of forest, you know, Christmas tree green, but dark nails. And tomorrow, I'm watching Orange Ocelots. This is a conflicting color. And then, I'm a white boy. Well, I'm boy as in, like, the gender neutral version. So I can't really get orange nails. So I went green instead because it's a nice color and I think it'll go with a lot of things. And it's also, I'm a green enjoyer. that is off topic. What was I? Oh yeah. So we'll watch the update video. I'll talk teams. I'll probably pull up CPK's predictions somewhere. It's gonna be awesome. It's I'm excited. This is my first MCC I'm watching live in a couple months. The one that was in July, I watched the first 2 games off of data, and it was quite laggy. So I'm actually in the process of watching that one already. Like, just sort of, yeah, it's kind of funny. Yeah, they did combine the 2 best games. Actually, I don't know if I'd call Build Mart the best game, but it's a lot of fun. Sans is my best game. I think I really like Sky Wars. I'm a huge Sky Wars enjoyer. They also... I like Ace Race. I know it's like technically, like it's sort of the same, like you do the same thing however many laps in a row. But I'm a fan. Okay, I'm gonna shut up and we watch the video.
The official update video for MCC 24.
We've been super busy with getting
Oh, there's a new map?
ready for its closed
Hell
beta
yeah.
launch. So if you're not signed up to the MCC newsletter, then you're
Oh, the one from
probably
last
missing
time.
out,
Oh,
as
and then we will do the MCC Island stuff.
invites to the beta are being sent through that list. MCCisland.net is the website you want to visit for anyone wondering.
But that doesn't stop us from introducing one of MCC's best ever updates. Seriously, you're going to want to hear this one.
But before we go and find out just what on earth Sands of Mart is, I've been given the important task
Sands
of
of
updating
Mart.
you all on the
Sands
fact
of
that
Mart.
after receiving many recent complaints, we've gone and made the jump to the Burgers But Fast stand in the hub just a tiny bit easier. Apparently, this was a thing, a hidden struggle that people were suffering with. Well, phew, I think the show can now go on.
Right, Sands of Mart. And oh boy, have we given BuildMart the change everybody's been asking for.
So we sat down, had a big think, and we thunk. What if we took MCC's most beloved game and MCC's most controversial game and then married them together? How cool would that be?
And thus,
Pretty cool.
Sands of Mart was born. BuildMart's remix. The rules are exactly the same, but this time you'll be delving into a dark and dangerous dungeon infested with monsters who purely exist to annoy you while collecting your resources. Each branch of the dungeon holds a different set of blocks and a new challenge for players to tackle.
Don't worry, there's no death, no tortures, and thanks to the power of mysterious magic, players won't need to fill the sand timer. It'll
Yay!
fill itself. You can also go ahead and kill the monsters with your BuildMart axe, but they will come back after a short while. Depends how aggressive you're feeling at the time, I guess.
And that's about it for Sands of Mart, actually. Genius, right?
Right, Grid Runners is getting 2 brand new rooms again, which as all
So Sands of Mart, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little confused. I think I just have to see it played for it to make sense. But, oh, I'm excited even though I don't understand it, you know? Like spaceships. I don't really know how they work or what, goes into space travel, but they're so cool.
always you'll discover during the event, and Hole in the Wall will be played in laboratory.
We can all look forward to another event with Meltdown on the Dome. And for Rocket Spleef Rush, we'll be seeing maps Classic, Temple, and Journey.
Battle Ball
I don't really understand because I was doing stream stuff while the explanation was playing. Confession time. Because I have to, keep things, updated and moving. So, yeah. Yeah.
Box will be returning to Villa, and we'll also be seeing Sands of Time on the Dome again this event, after 2 events of it being benched. We heard the cries.
Ace Race's redesign with Turtle Run went super well last event, so you can expect to see that again. We'll be seeing it for a little while, obviously, as we've got a lot of learning to do on this new course.
And then finally, we are brought to Sky Battle, where we'll be playing a new
Sky
redesign
Battle.
of the Mesa map. After Mesa's debut, we took on some of the feedback we received and went and applied it. Mesa is now a bit tighter of a map, and you'll also see some water elevators added, giving many more pathing options for players from the get-go. There's also an additional layer of terrain stacked beneath the center's outer ring, giving more fighting areas in the map without widening it any further.
That's
Hope this
smart.
makes Mesa worthy.
And that's all for this update video. Short and sweet, I think.
Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully we'll not only be seeing you for MCC 24 on Saturday 20th 8 PM BST, but on the island too. All deets are in the description. Cheerio.
Okay, I'm going to rewatch the explanation later. Let's go see what we can get for MCC Island. Yes. Okay, this should be it. Let's see what we can learn. I've signed up to play the beta. It looks awesome. So far the games are battle blocks, which they released a video for. There is Skyblockle, which oh no, it is Sky Battle. But it looks like it's got some Skyblockle energy, maybe. Okay, that looks epic. There's also To Get to the Other Side of Whack-A-Fan, one of my favorite games. But it looks like they changed it. Played in 3 rounds of 90 seconds each with 24 players. They race to the other side by any means necessary, and they punch a chicken. PvP is enabled so that you can, smack people off. And they will be releasing 6 maps, 5 from the event, and 1 exclusive to the island. Ah! Tubnet server announcement! Let us, oh god, can I really open... Oh no! I got kicked from the shoot! I got kicked from the Tubnet queue. Oh, crap. No, 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 no. No! 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 I'm actually gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry. Oh. Chat, this isn't good. Oh. What have I done? Oh. Oh, I feel so stupid. Oh no. Yeah, this is a bit of an 07 moment, I'll give you that. Okay, why were you kicked? Probably because I was, like, not moving. Which is something I really should have thought about. Like, I just sort of left the tab off to the side. Yeah, inactivity. Oh, I feel so stupid. So, because now I can be here for like 3 hours. Like, the queue is moving, but I'm 3,000. When I was 400 before. Oh. Okay. How to go about this now? Because I want to keep talking about MCC. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. So 70. What's the math? Hold on, I'm pulling out my calculator, aka my phone. Yeah. And then... Yeah, okay, it's gonna be a very long time. Although it does seem to be moving faster. When I joined, it was 157. Now it's... So, went from 157 to 92. So the queue does seem to be moving faster. They must be, first of all, there are people who have been on for like a while already who might just be like, you know, generous people who are... Should probably play some music. Do I have any sad music? This is a bit of a sad music moment. Sure, this works. There might be people who are being very generous and like, oh, I already played for like half an hour, let me let other people join. But what's more likely is they're just expanding, maybe you got to 1 and they kicked you for inactivity. That's also technically possible, which is even worse, I think, because now my avatar, I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen, because now it's like, technically my avatar was there, but I wasn't. But look, it's moving fairly fast. I think they're just expanding the server cap as people are joining and it's not crashing. Like, that's sort of my brainwaves. So what I can do is leave this open. I can make this like a face cam and like shrink it and to keep my main page open to all the MCC stuff. Oh, I wonder if Liv made it in. Cause you were 1,699, right? So if it's moving that fast, you'll probably be in within the next like 10 minutes. Yeah, it's moving fast. You're skipping a couple people. Let me see if I can make this kind of funny. This and then just... That, I don't like how that's moving. But I want it like that. Well, I have to full screen it to make it fit. Or I can do that. And just like do that, I guess. That sort of fits. And then that's kind of cool, right? I guess. Or what I do is this. Like fit it properly. And then I can alt drag. Hey, welcome to the stream, B-girl. That's not what I'm trying to do. Why is it being so weird? I guess that's technically what I want. But we can have it like that. And then... Ah, see, okay, so now we have a Q counter. And we can look at more MCC related stuff. If I do that. Yeah, look at that! I never call, okay. So it's not a perfect solution, but technically it works. Right? When you think about it. This is the least planned out stream I've ever done, I think. Okay, so we can do MCC Island after. I want to do more MCC event stuff. So let's pull up the MCC wiki. And check out teams and predictions and whatnot. Here we are. Okay, so let's check out... Oh, that's a handy little countdown. We're gonna look at MCC 24, obviously, because that's tomorrow's event. We got some pretty epic teams, I'm not gonna lie. These are looking quite stacked. Oh, is it not gonna update unless I have the game open? That's not what I meant to do. It's not gonna update unless I have the game open. So, I'm going to do that. Now it's not showing anything. Do you mind? Okay, why are you being like this? Okay, sorry, I gotta fix this. This is a bit of a scuff stream. I'm back. Welcome back. It's just not gonna show anything. Great, lovely. And if I just do something like that, back to normal, is it? We haven't had a oh, it's scuffed because it's normal, haha. Can't wait for Tubnet. I know! I want to be able to see the queue. Do I have to delete my game capture? And just re-add it? Is that what we're... Oh, that's a pain. Okay. Ah, there we go. Okay. And move it where it goes down here. I'm Bedrock, so a couple of days after Java. Oh yeah, so Java's coming out first, for those who missed that. I'm just gonna put this whole thing right here and make it a little smaller. Yeah, is that fine? And then I keep this here. Or what if I just do that? Is that fine? And then I can... Does that work for everyone? I can't really see it properly. Yeah, so Java is coming out first. And they want to make sure that everything is working with Java before they start slowly integrating Bedrock, which is pretty cool. It sucks that we can't all do it at the same time. I know that's a bit of a miss for Bedrock players, but I guess from a production point of view, that's what's easiest on the system. So MCC tomorrow, we have some pretty stacked teams. I'm not gonna lie. Purpled, Puffy, Wilbur, and Ronbu. That's gonna be a good team. Because Purpled is a bit of a Minecraft sweat. Wilbur's good when he's you know, trying. And Wilbur and Jory don't at me for that. Puffy does really well, and Ronbu, he has his moments. But it's also just gonna be a fun team to watch, because they're all Dream SMP players, so they're all gonna have interacted at some point, and therefore have some chemistry, which is pretty awesome. Oh, sorry, weird Tubnet announcement that says they're opening at 4 p.m., but I've been on the server since like 2:30, waiting to get in. Oh, it's only open for 2 hours. Okay, so this is just gonna be a super long stream. Yeah, this is just gonna be a very long stream. The beta is only open for 2 hours. I want to play the whole thing if I can. I want as much time as possible, which is awkward. Okay, yes, for Orange, they're also all Dream SMP players. Tommy in it, Tubbo, Jack Manifold, and H-Bomb. This is the team I'm watching. This is a puddle kind of team. Blue, silver, and yeah. So this is also an all Dream SMP team. So is yellow. Blue is not an all Dream SMP team. Sylvie and Gianelli are not members. Orange, this is what I'm watching because I'm a big Tommy in it enjoyer, and as well, we're finally getting a clingy duo MCC. This is what I'm here for, even though I'm not huge on H-Bomb. It's gonna be pretty epic to watch. There's gonna be a lot of chemistry, a lot of good plays. Yellow, this team is absolutely stacked. Dream, George, and Bad Boy Halo popping off. I don't know if anyone here watched MCC All-Stars when it was this exact team, but instead of Skeppy, it was Sapnap. They won by like 3,000 coins. They came first by 3,000 above second, which was absolutely insane. Plus, it's also kind of funny because, you know, people ship Dream and George and people ship Bad and Skeppy. I think they're gonna get a lot of attention and a lot of coins. Lime is looking really good because I know CBK is like the master. Smager designs these events. Trouble usually does pretty well, I think. Sapnap was indeed the powerhouse of that team, but that's not to like discredit you know, Dream and George, and it'll be more balanced. That's true. It'll be more balanced than All Stars, but they're all still like cracked players at the end of the day, especially compared to like the average player. At MCC, yeah, I suppose still very strong. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so CPK is like MCC's #1 fan. Smager runs the event, Shovel does well. Kratzy, he does a lot of prep for these things, to my knowledge. So they're definitely gonna be good. I'm thinking maybe like 6, 5, 4-ish placement. Green Geckos, I'm seeing 5-up, Tap-L, Orion Sound, and Gemini Tay. I know Tap-L's good. I think Orion Sound won the last event, but as a team, I don't really know much about... I don't know enough about all the players individually to say how they'll place. Maybe... like, I could see them doing well. Maybe, like, sort of same as Lime, maybe placing around middle. You know, maybe, like, 5th or 6th. Cyan Coyotes. This is an epic team. Jojo Solos, Hannah Rose, Pearl. I assume that's Pearlescent Moon. And AimZ. Oh, my god, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry you have COVID, first of all. That sucks. I had it at least once, to my knowledge. I hope you're, not too sick. And that you're just, you know, bored in isolation. I've had it 4 times, damn. I'm like, well, I would hope that this is easier than the other 3. And I don't know, what are some good ideas that you can do during isolation? I don't know. I guess you could. I like knitting, quite honestly. I find that to be enjoyable when I'm sick because it's like low effort. 5-up and Tapple are very good. That's true. Ollie and Gem are usually average. Okay, so this could actually be a very good team. Okay, I see what you're saying. Sorry, my phone's going off like crazy. What is this? Oh, my brother trying not to get lost. Find new streamers and go to sleep. That's also a good idea. First time is always the worst for COVID. True. Yeah, so anyway, okay. Cyan Coyotes. They're looking good. I'm going to do some moving just so we don't get kicked for inactivity again. Okay. Just gotta be sure. Hannah Rose is a first-time player. Jojo's played a couple of events. AimZ's played 1, maybe 2? I don't know how good any of them really are, but it looks like it'll be a lot of fun to watch. I could see them placing like 6th-ish. Aqua, I am currently immune to good times. I don't know much about Scar, but I know Fruit's cracked. I think these are all relatively good players. No? Oh, I stand corrected. I don't know much about these players, unfortunately. Blue Bats is gonna be epic. Sapnap. Oh, no one is immune to the good times. I have not watched any Scar content, however, so as of currently, I am technically... okay, I'm not immune, but I'm not, like, a participant, shall we say. Sapnap is an absolute powerhouse. Foolish is an amazing gamer. Sylvie, I've seen her play. She's average, but, like, in a good way, I suppose. Ginelli, I can't remember ever seeing them play. But either way, even if they're, like, the worst player, their team will still carry. You haven't caught it? Okay, I haven't caught the good times. But that doesn't mean I'm immune. Okay, I'll take your word for it that Aqua's good. I have no idea how I'd rank any of these teams. Usually I try to do, like, my predictions, but... G played an MCC 18. 18. And 20. Oh, so they've only played, like, 2 events. Okay, usually I'll go and poke around some of the characters after. Purple Pandas looks pretty good. I know Krinios is good. I know Illumina's cracked. Rygar Rocky usually does well. Pretty well. Michael, I don't know, but I think he's alright. I usually think I know more than I do when I sit down to do these. I'll be like, oh, hell yeah, no, I totally got the stream. And I'll sit down and recognize like half the players. Or I've seen only like half of these people play Minecraft in general. And Pink Parrots is looking absolutely amazing. Philza, great player. Martin in the Littlewood won the last event. Captain Sparkles, he's the captain. Everyone knows him. Everyone knows he's relatively good. Ant Venom is a new competitor, but he's also one of the OGs. Did you see the Ace Race rant from All Stars? I did not. But yeah, I have good faith in Pink to place like 3rd or 4th. It also heavily depends. It's not just about player skill. It's a lot about what games are played when, if there are issues, if it's a game with random generation, like, for example, survival games, if they just can't get good equipment versus a team who is less good but has better equipment. If I was just ranking them by overall skill, it would be easier, but I know that it won't line up at all to how I predict it going because of all the variations. I was also thinking earlier at how funny it would be, or not funny, how fun it would be if Tubnet collaborated with MCC to do like a tournament. I just think that would be cool. MCC is always so unpredictable. That's exactly what it is. So here's a list of the changes. Even though we did watch the update video, it was a while ago, and my brain is just like fully scattered with all of this going on. So what they did is they remixed Big Sales at Build Mart to make it Sands of Mart, which is honestly a very funny title. So basically, players still won't die. It's still not a combat game, but mobs will spawn around the map, and players gotta kill them. I can't explain it very well because even though we did watch the video, I was doing other stream stuff during the video, so I missed it. That's on me. So it's basically the game is set in Sands of Time, and they added some sandy elements, to my knowledge. Grid Runners got 2 new rooms. Sky Battle is now being played in the Mesa map, which they made some updates and changes to make it easier to play. Grid Runners, did I say that? I think I did, but they received 2 new rooms. Rocket Spleef Rush, the maps being played are Temple, Classic, and Journey, which is pretty fun. I like the Journey map. It's pretty cool. And obviously, I'm a fan of Classic. I've been here for a while. Circling back to Sky Battle, they're basically in a more enclosed space, but there's more room to fight, and there's more options for how you can get to the middle. They added water elevators, and more little islandy bits. And Burgers But Fast. Apparently, the jump was too hard for a lot of players, and now it's more accessible. When did you start watching MCC? My first one was MCC 8. For all of Season 1 MCC, I watched Dream. So I was watching the Lime Llamas. It was him, Tubbo, Sylvie, and maybe Burin? But I can't exactly remember. My brother is not exactly lost. This is good news. So again, here are the teams. Obviously, there's no placement yet. The games in the arena are Build Mart Remix. It was with Techno. That was 9. Oh, so I must have started at 9 then. That's my bad. No new games except the Build Mart Remix, which is looking pretty cool. Tubbo. Oh, Tubbo, Fundy, and Sylvie. Yeah, it must have been that one. Because I remember Tubbo and Dream and Sylvie, and I can't remember who the... Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that one. Yeah, so no entirely brand new games. I get the feeling Build Mart will be played this time because the remix looks so cool. Even though not everyone is a fan of Build Mart and not everyone is a fan of Sands, you can tell how much effort they put into it. I think it's going to be played. And then you have your classic, your Battle Box, your Grid Runners. I hope they play Grid Runners. I absolutely love it. Meltdown has had no changes, but it is still new. I've only seen it played once. And it looks cool. Meltdown looks like it would be played on Tubnet. Like, honestly. Like, if you were here for the beginning bit, where we just looked at all the Tubnet trailers, it looks like it would be a Tubnet game. Rocket Spleef Rush is cool. I don't know, it's one of my lower ranked games, because I just enjoy it less. Like, I'll watch it. It's still fun. But it's lower on my ranking. Sky Battle I love. Ace Race I love. It's the map they played last time, where you run 4 laps and it's a slightly shorter race. Or sorry, the laps are slightly shorter, so they're doing 4 instead of 3. And it's just a little more user-friendly in general, which means it's easier for everyone. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Hole on the Wall is a lot of fun to watch, especially if you're a Ronbu fan. I haven't watched him live play it, but he is an absolute menace for Hole in the Wall. He loves it. And Sands of Time, of course, best game, best game. It's fun. It's logic. It's puzzles. It's adventuring. It's just totally epic. So nothing entirely new. They took a parkour tag and survival games, and to get to the other side, which is understandable. I mean, they're like sort of classic games, but there are so many classic games. Battle Box, Sky Battle, Ace Race, Hole in the Wall, Sands, and Build Mart are all classic games, to me at least. So here's some of the fun facts, shall we say? Like I said already, Hannah and Ant Venom are new to the competition, and Skeppy hasn't played in a long time. So even though his team is cracked, there might be a bit of a learning curve for him. I guess Puns isn't playing. This is just team announcement stuff. It's interesting, I guess, but I don't know. This is the first time Pizza Hut is not in a canon event, despite having had technical difficulties in the past. This is his first one that he's fully missing. Sniff, this is their first time not playing, even though they only joined in MCC 21. And this is only the second time Muffin Duo, so that's Skeppy and Bad Boy Halo, are featured ever, which is interesting because I believe Bad has played every event, or almost every event. CBK is the 4th person to have been on all 10 team colors. Cyan Coyotes is only the 3rd all-female. It's odd that they're calling it the all-female team, because I don't know if everyone announces it as, or if everyone on that team... Oh, Bad rarely plays? Oh, that's my bad. Oh, shoot, sorry. He seems like the kind of person to play often, but now that you say it, yeah, no, he rarely plays. Oh, shoot, sorry. I don't know if everyone on Cyan identifies as female, if you look at the team. I know Hannah does. I don't know about JoJo. I know Amos uses all pronouns. Pronouns don't equal gender, but... it's just, that struck me as a little odd. And Pearlescent Moon I don't know much about either. I know that my brother... I think I played with them one time on something, which was cool, but I did not know enough about them. And JoJo Solis has been on all of the all-female teams, so that's cool. We got predictions. Let's see. I genuinely think that Red Rabbits, Orange Ocelots, and Yellow Yaks... Okay, maybe not Yellow. I do think that these teams will be battling for first, unless they're not playing competitively. Because there are players that do play just for fun. But I do think that if you know, all members or 3 out of 4 members on Red or Orange play to win, they will come out on top. Same for Aqua and Blue and Pink, who are the other 2 on Pink. So, oh shoot, you guys can't see that, I'm sorry. Pink is Phil's of Minecraft, Martin in the Littlewood, Captain Sparkles, and Ant Venom is right here. There you go. So that's gonna be a good team. Let's do a little... Let's not get kicked due to inactivity again. Pink is stacked, exactly. Pink could definitely come out on top. That's... I don't really have a ranking, but I do have a top 5 and a bottom 5, assuming all players, or most players, play competitively. I don't know about Ant Venom either, to be honest. But he is like an OG, right? Let's check out his page. He hasn't... Oh, right. He hasn't ever played before, so we wouldn't really know what his scoring is. He was supposed to be an MCC1, but couldn't make it, apparently. And it looks like he also played in the Red Creator Cup. Red, I assume that means it's like a YouTube event. Alongside MCC Pride 2021's Green Guardians. So with these creators, it's Funna, Painting Rainbows, Golden Glare, Draconite Dragon, and Lunar Eclipse, who was not on that team but was also on the Red Creator Cup. So he's got to be cool. Like, he's one of the... Yeah, and Venom is an OG. He played and won the original survival games when that first came out. He's... Even if he hasn't played anything of this sort before, which is hard to imagine, you know, when you're a Minecraft creator for 8 years or 10 years or even longer. I know Dan's been around for over 10 years now. So, and Venom could easily be since Minecraft came out 11 or 12 years ago. You still know the game. Like, everything is gonna be muscle memory with how you move, how you think. Like, he's gonna be at least average no matter what. Unless there's, like, some technical issues or difficulties. Like, there's no way he hasn't played, like, Hole in the Wall before. What are the games for this one again? Okay, so, like, a classic is Ace Race. He's gonna know how to move, right? Elytra seems new. It isn't. It's been out for the past, like, 6 years or something weird like that. He's obviously gonna have played, Hole in the Wall, like I said, Sky Battle, and Battle Box. Even if you're not a combat player, after all that time, you're going to have done a little bit of everything. So there's no, like, at least... He'll be good at least 4 out of 9 possible games. That's about half. And stuff like Grid Runners, it's just basic minigame stuff. You know, when you think about it. Grid Runners is just, it's micro games. So, how do I explain that? Like, Grid Runners is a minigame with games in it. So those are called micro games. It's one, so you have, like, the game is Minecraft, the minigame is Grid Runners, the micro game is, you know, clean the dirt off the statue. Or the one where you have to find all the items and put them in the hopper, for example. Like, you're gonna be good at that too, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So I have a lot of faith in Pink. My top 5 teams are gonna be Pink. Here, I'll pull up this again. So my top 5 teams are Red, Orange, Blue, Pink, Aqua. Even though I don't really know anyone on Aqua, I'm gonna heavily trust Mars' judgment here, because he's been with me a long time and has watched most MCCs at this rate. Mars also, you're a, what's it called? You're a Hermitcraft watcher. So you're gonna know about all of, like, Good Times with Scar and stuff. I'm trusting your judgment. Yeah, so those are gonna be the top 5 teams, in my opinion. Again, it heavily depends on what games are played and whether people are playing for fun or to win. But, yeah. I don't really know what to do now. Because I'm still, you know, number 200... Or number 2,749. Aqua depends on Scar practices and Fruit isn't rusty. That's true. Hermitcraft is goated. I have not watched any Hermitcraft yet. I do plan on getting into that, but I also plan on doing some Lord Puddling. I've been wanting to upload on YouTube for the past while, but it's really hard to listen to my own voice and not just close my program and run away. So, yeah, I don't really know what I'm trying to say anymore. I just really lost my train of thought. We could go look at some MCC Island stuff. That's what we can do. Because now I am genuinely just killing time before, before I get into Tubnet. Understandable, yeah. It's not easy. So let me just pull up the page. Okay, there we go. I love this Mario Kart music. So they have a lot of videos. Oh, this is just the, to get to the other side page. One sec. Okay, so MCC Island, I've already done a lot of this. I don't know, is it coming up for Java and Bedrock? Does anyone know? Because basically the whole point is it's like MCC about public, which I think is really going to change the tournament, to be quite honest. I think a lot of what makes MCC exciting, I think just Java, oh that sucks. I think a lot of what makes MCC exciting and fun is that it's not games where there are total sweats, because you can't play these games anywhere else. So I think with the introduction of MCC Island, where now these games are like essentially anyone can play them, you're not limited to just the practice server anymore for any competing players. I think it'll totally change how the event not how it works, but how it looks from like a player point of view. Like I think people will just some people will get a lot sweatier at it, especially new players. They'll be grinding on MCC Island. I think they'll have to change a lot of mechanics so that new players who've been playing MCC Island for like a year can't just come in and win the event. Because I feel like that I don't know if it like takes the fun out of the tournament, but it certainly makes it less unique, I will say, which isn't a bad thing. Like, I'm not trying to hate on MCC or anything like that. Like, trust me, that's the last thing I want to do. I'm just trying to explain how I think it's going to impact the tournament. What else can we do? Now, we would be playing by now if I hadn't hecking died to inactivity. Yeah, so they're launching with, to get to the other side of Whack-A-Fan. Watch old MCC clips, that is certainly possible. Hole in the Wall, Sky Battle, and Battle Box. Some of the best games they have to offer. The thing with watching old MCC clips is it's like, that makes sense, but I also like to be live and doing things. And if we're just sitting and watching videos, that's sort of like less that. So we can do some of it. But yeah, see this queue, I don't think I'll make it into the beta. Because it's running for a limited amount of time. Which sucks, but that's okay. So what else is there? So they've added a few extra surprises to the game to offer a new and exciting experience previously unseen in the world of Minecraft Championships. On top of that, by participating in them, other than earn coins like in the actual event, you'll earn score. Score determines how well you've personally played the game, with rewards like game tokens, coin bags, and customization kits being rewarded based on how well you've done. I wish I could just join your lobby queue with the MCC account and just have them standing in the corner. Lol, would be fun to see people join and like, oh, MCC. So for those who don't know, which I think is most people, Nightmare has a Minecraft account that's just called MCC that he bought a while ago. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But it's kind of funny. I'm not gonna refresh this and it will delete the chat, I think, but it's bothering me how there are no badges. So those game tokens can then be used to purchase cool cosmetics and items in the lobby shops. You'll also be rewarded with faction XP to level up your standings with your chosen team and earn rewards for your loyalty. So, okay, this is actually really interesting what they're doing here. So you can join, they have, how do I explain this? Basically, they've created a faction for each of the 10 teams in MCC. So you can join, you know, the Red Rabbits faction. Puddle, I got the account legit. Buying accounts is against project terms of service. And I would never make those. Ah, fair point, fair point. Yeah, so basically you can join a faction for the team you're supporting. So I would, right now, I would join the Orange Ocelots faction because that's the team I'm gonna watch. So you get faction XP so you can level up your standings with your team and earn rewards for staying on it because you can change what faction you're in, I think every 24 hours. So you're not stuck with Red Rabbits every event if you want to watch Red Rabbits or be on their faction once. So every game has a whole host of changes you need to be updated on when you want to play it. But they made their own articles for that and whatnot. I highly recommend just reading through this on your own because I'm definitely paraphrasing here. They've changed how combat works on their server, which mainly affects Sky Battle and Battle Box right now. Sorry, I needed to drink some liquid. So we added 3 more combat items to add that, you know, the extra flair, that extra little bit of pizzazz. One of them is Sparks, which is an instant consumable that gives a potion effect, such as speed, levitation, or regeneration for a short time. So, you know, you get it in your inventory, you right click, boom, potion effect for probably like 5 seconds. They also have orbs, which are a small snowball-like projectile that bursts on impact, expanding into a particle sphere that applies a potion effect. So if anyone knows lingering potions, which was a very cool feature they added into Minecraft that rarely anyone uses, it's basically that. You throw it, and there's a field where you can gain the effect. It'll most likely be used for, like, harming, poison, stuff like that. But they'll probably add some, you know, nice versions. There are also timed orbs. Looks like... So timed orbs are just orbs, but it looks like they're on a timer. So it'll just ricochet off objects. And then after a timer, it'll go off, which is pretty cool. A lot of people seem very excited about that. What else? I could probably play another game in the meantime, I'm not gonna lie. Something like in my browser. Oh, this is shaping up to be a hella long stream. Hell yeah. I am Indie Wall. I love how they made this look like Limbo. That's such a nice Dream SMP touch. I'm willing to bet that Liv Rabs is in the game right now, which is pretty cool. What else is there to look at? We could probably find, if I go over to YouTube. I know that, All Things MCC probably has something out about the new stuff. Let's see. So their most recent video. Imagine you wait this long and can't get in, bruh, the pain. I know, it would really suck. But the actual game is launching in literally a week, in 7 days. So even though, like, the ideal thing would be to play today's beta, and, like, I will be very upset if I can't, it's also, like, it's just another 7 days. We've been waiting months and months already. What's another week? Like, that's, I'm trying to keep up that mindset. So it looks like, the All Things MCC most recent videos are all teams announced. Oh, here it is. All teams announced, plus I'm gonna assume predictions, George not found having plot armor, and, MCC's Island Games Explained. So what's this?
What's good, guys? My name is CBK.
Yeah, so here's CBK's predictions, I guess. It's 14 minutes long. I don't know if we will watch the whole thing, because that is a long time for the streamer to not be talking, as you all well know. But I really like his style. The other thing is then you can't see his face cam because of this. it is entirely blocking his face. No, that's not what I meant to move. I meant to move this. Hi, CBK. Hi, CBK. No, that just blocks more. That I don't really know what to do with this anymore. If I alt tab it, will it work? Yeah, okay, there we go. I can just do that. And then also this. Okay, how's that? Hold on. Boom. Okay. Here we go.
One of the hosts of all things MCC, and today I'm back with the all teams announced for MCC 24 and my predictions at the end of the video. As always, they are just my predictions. I am wrong a lot. It's hard to be right when there's 10 teams to balance. Before we do get into this video, I've got to ask you guys to go ahead to the description and check out the first episode of the All Things MCC podcast that came out recently. It came out, it's me interviewing Ant Frost about all things MCC, and they're going to be coming out every couple of weeks, so go and check it out in the description. But without further ado, you can already see the red team, so let's get into that. Purpled, Captain Puffy, Wilbur Soot, and Rambo. Now, what a starting team I think this is. The return of Purpled, and this event sees Purpled have a really strong team. Purpled is obviously unbelievable at movement games and PvP style stuff. The Wilbur Rambo duo is back again, and Captain Puffy is a very strong competitor thrown in the mix. Now, I think this team has a really good balance because it is a team of people who would like to win the event, but also that have good vibes and will have like good fun and banter throughout as well. Some teams are really competitive, some teams are really fun, and I think this team is a nice balance of the two. Did Wilbur lament the last ace race or not? Maybe we'll get a Wilbur ace race song. I really hope so anyway. But overall, a powerful team. I think Scott told me that statistically this is the most balanced teams ever in terms of whatever method he uses to balance them. I think he said it's the most statistically balanced event we've ever had. So if you think this team is strong, there's going to be a lot of other strong teams too. And let's get into the next.
I'm feeling very good about what CBK just said, because this is exactly what I've been sort of thinking. Is I don't like all these teams look kind of stacked, and I feel I'm kind of proud of myself for that, not gonna lie.
Next up, we have the Orange Ocelots made up of H-Bomb, Tubbo, Tommy Innit, and Jack Manifold. Now, I think it's pretty funny because obviously this is like H-Bomb babysitting the kids, which I think is going to be a great dynamic. Obviously, H-Bomb's going to be hoping for Sands of Time back. I think it would be an absolute crime if there was an event and H-Bomb wasn't in it. And H-Bomb was in it and there was no Sands of Time. We all know now that Tommy is quite competitive and does want to win, so I'm excited to see. I'm guessing it's going to be the H-Bomb Tommy Innit leadership crossover, similar to how me and Tommy had it in the previous event. I think it's unfair to say now. I think in the past I used to mention a lot how I thought maybe Tommy and Tubbo and Jack would get caught up in bits they were doing and stuff, and I still think there's a little inkling of that with Tubbo and Jack. I think there's going to be some bits going on, but I do think overall this team is going to be pushing for the W. I do think it's a serious team, and I think they're going to be a big threat. Sands of Time obviously is going to be a huge one for them because H-Bomb is the king of Sands of Time. I think we can also see them doing well in a bunch of movement games, and they're definitely a frightening PvP team as well. Next up, we got the Yellow Yaks made up of Dream, Bad Boy Halo, Skeppy, and George Not Found. Now, this is a really interesting team because I do think this is quite a strong team because I won the event with Dream, Bad, and Finn. Now, I think that Dream is going to be, interchangeable with Dream. Bad is also as good as Bad was. George is probably statistically a little bit better than me. It's probably pretty close. I'm not too sure off the top of my head. And I think Skeppy is a good in for Finn. I do think Finn's a little stronger, and Skeppy's going to be out of practice with actually being in MCC. But we've seen a team like this win the event already, so there's no saying this team can't win this event. When I was doing my...
Yeah, so this is... I sort of forgot that George is actually a really good player. Because to be quite honest, I don't watch him much, and he's not live enough for me to be like a... I don't know how to describe it. But it's like, if George was live more often, maybe I'd watch him more, but he rarely is. But when you watch, like, Dream's Manhunts, he's a good player. And it's kind of like... It's a balanced team, but it's also really good. That's all.
My team predictions, I originally had Dream and George on a team, and everyone said that there's no way Dream and George will be back on a team again, but here we are. It's happened already. I'm excited to see what they can do. Obviously, any team with Dream is a threat. I don't think this team is going to be one in games like Build More. I would have said Rocket Spleef Rush if it wasn't for the fact that Dream is literally unbelievable at that game all of a sudden. But I think Rocket Spleef Rush is still going to be a struggle in general for the team. But overall, it's a very strong one. And I don't think there's too many weak games. Next up is the Lime Llamas, also known, in my opinion, as how did this team even happen? I feel like it's very strong. I was very shocked when I saw this team come through. It's Kradsy, Shubble, Smager, and me. Or should I say CBK, Smager, Shubble, and Surtsy. Because he now has to adopt the S because the rest of us have S's at the start of our name. I honestly feel that this is a really strong team. Maybe I'm being a little biased, but I don't see us as having really any weak games. I think that me and Dave can take leadership in the sort of PvP games, whereas Scott and Shubble can take over leadership in the team-based games. I am absolutely going to be voting for Buildmart in this event, which is going to be wonderful. If it's there, we don't know. It could get benched. But I think we've got to be in contention for getting to Dodgeball. I think that we've got to be high up in people's predictions for this one. I really think it's a strong team. Again, this is a super balanced event.
Did not realize I was muted. That's my bad. But what I was trying to say is that this was made before the predictions. Or sorry, the predictions were made before the games were announced. So with the loss of classics like survival games and parkour tag, and to get to the other side, a lot of these will probably have changed. Like, for example, when he was saying that Purpled is like cracked at movement based stuff, I'm sure he'll say the same for Tapel. The main movement game, in my opinion, which is, it's actually not the main movement game, but specifically for Bed Wars folks like Tapel and Purpled, the loss of to get to the other side does change how the stats look. Parkour tag is not a classic. That is indeed correct. Sorry. I was just trying to remember the list from earlier, but it's also, yeah. I guess it's not. But you're losing parkour and you're losing survival games, which is most definitely a classic. So I'm just saying that, like, with the games, it changes the predictions. Because parkour tag isn't a classic, but it's been around for quite a few events now. That's all.
In terms of averages and coins and stuff, we're not even the strongest team in the event. But this does mean that I am, I think, the third or the fourth player to complete the rainbow of colors. Scott finally put me on Lime. And I think I'm one of the first people to be on all 10 colors and have all 10 team placements, actually. I think maybe only Kara has that. So we're breaking records out here. And I'm looking to try my best so that we can get Kradsy his second win ever, because his last win was MCC 1. He's currently on the longest losing streak, so we got to change that. Next up, we have the Green Geckos, made up of 5UP, Tapple, Orion Sound, and Gem. Now, this one I think is a little bit of like a wild card team, because 5UP is obviously very strong. Tapple has been up and down. We've seen really strong performances. We've seen some weaker performances. So it all depends how Tapple comes into this event. Ollie is just doing as Ollie does, cruising along. He stays relatively close to his average most events. And we're going to see the return of Gem as well. Gem and Ollie have great chemistry. And I think what we're going to see here is 5UP definitely leading this team. I know 5UP's been asking for some strats and how to build some new strats on the Reddit. So could we see some funky strats that could actually put this team way out in front? Who really knows? It's MCC, baby, and we have no idea what's happening. But overall, I think one of the weaker teams statistically announced, but a great team nonetheless that I'm very excited to watch. So the first team of day 2, and upon making this video,
this is what happens when I'm live. Is Tommy and it goes with the most interesting stuff. It goes live with the most interesting stuff. Revealing the old Dream SMP world saves for the first and last time, also going over a tribute to Dream SMP. I want to watch this so badly. I am upset by this. I am... Okay. I assume we'll lose at least 1 or 2 people to that, but that's okay. I hope if anyone goes over that you really enjoyed the stream.
Two has not been announced yet. We see, finally, I'm sure there's so many people who are going to be excited about this, Hannah Rose in MCC, teamed up with JoJo Solos, Amesy, and Pearl Essent Moon. Now, in this instance, I actually gave Hannah Tubbo's score, and that wasn't because I think they have a similar matchup in games or anything. I actually wanted to give Hannah JoJo's score because I think they're going to be very similar players. But I didn't know if that would mess up the team because it's two people with the exact same averages. And Tubbo gets around 2,200 coins, and that's where I can see Hannah coming in between like 1,900, 2,200. So I'm excited to see this. JoJo coming off the back of, I think, her weakest event so far, but I know JoJo, and I know she's going to be grinding to make sure that she's in the top players of this next event. The return of Amesy and Pearl as well. I'm not actually sure what the Australian effect is on Hole in the Wall, or whether Hole in the Wall is even going to be in the event this time. But if it is, that could be a good game for them because we love the Aussie Ping X Hole in the Wall collab. Overall, a great team. I do think what this team hinges on is how well Hannah adapts to her first MCC and takes on the role. I do think Hannah's going to want to be in a leadership role, but JoJo's going to show some experience. Pearl, obviously the most experienced on this team, but I do think that JoJo's got some great leadership qualities, and I think we're going to see those shine through this event. And who knows? I think this is another wildcard team. It could be a top 3. It could be a bottom 3. It could be a middle 5. You never know. You just never know. Next up, it's the Aqua Axolotls, made up of Fruit Berries, Smallish Beans, Scar, and
These are great
Tub
photos.
Fan.
I love
return
these.
Of Fruit, I think we're all very, very excited, and seeing teamed up with these three is going to be an absolute blast. Smallish Beans is having a fantastic season 2 and is really becoming a standout player on most teams that he's on now. Scar is coming off the back of his best performance so far. We are seeing Scar improve event on event, which I'm super excited for. I think this team is going to have a blast in things like movement games, mostly because of Fruit. Fruit's a really, really good movement player, and I think if he controls his team and tells them where to go and what to do, we could see this team do incredibly well. I'm expecting a top 10 finish from Fruit, probably top 5, and I'm expecting Joel to be up in the top sort of 15. I can absolutely see him in the top 10. And if Scar and Cub Fan get their average placements exactly where they're supposed to do, you can absolutely expect to see this team floating around the dodgeball scores. This one's going to be massively dependent on game order and what games are in, and we don't know that yet.
All
so
right,
I'm
I guess Mar was right. I respect
it. Next up,
it.
we have the Blue Bats, made up of Sapnap, Sylvie, Foolish, and G. Now, this one I am really excited for because we know that Sapnap and Sylvie get on really well. There's going to be a whole bunch of competitive banter between them, I'm sure. But this is a really, really complete and well-rounded team. I think, again, this is going to be a team that is going to want to avoid Buildmart if it's available. Don't think they're particularly strong. Again, games like Rocket Spleef Rush. But we know Satnap's going to be coming back to try and win Ace Race because he was so close last time, but I just snuck it away from him. We know it's going to be a strong survival games team. Sylvie absolutely is having a fantastic season 2. Really coming in around between like sort of around 17th place most events, I think now. G coming off of a weaker event, but again, with this team around her, I think we're going to see G have a really strong event. And can Foolish put up the numbers in the actual event? I am excited to see. I think it's going to be a really, really strong team. If this team gets PvP games late and they do as well as they can, then this could be a massive, massive team for the event. Second to last team, we got the Purple Pandas. Illumina, Ryguy Rocky makes a return, Michael McChill comes back, and Krinios makes a return. You know, I say makes a return for Ryguy Rocky, but Ryguy was in MCC 22, so it actually wasn't even that long ago. But good to see this team being put together. I think we're going to have such an incredibly stacked top 10 in this event. We've got literally a lot of the big hitters in. Illumina's going to be going for it. Fruit's going to want it. I am now in a position where I want top 10 every event. You know, we got Kratzy's going to want it. We've got...
Yeah, so this is... Sorry to interrupt Mr. CBK. But it's very... Like, this is a lot of what I was talking about whether people are playing competitively or not. I know Tommy Innit is a good player. I've watched him for every Season 2 event that he's played, which I believe is almost all of them. All the canon events, at least. And I know that he's no longer, you know, gunning for first every time. He's got a Season 2 coin. He doesn't really need another one. And then you have teams like this where their numbers might be lower. I don't think so. But they're all going to want first, which heavily tips the scales as to who's going to place higher.
Dream in there. George probably wants top 10. There's so many people that can fit into the top 10. It's going to be very interesting. I know Illumina's been watching the Ace Race VODs and is probably going to absolutely smash it. So that's my #1 competition for this event is can I beat Illumina? A really well-rounded team. I think what we see is a team of people who usually come between sort of outside of Illumina, who's always very strong. I think we see Ryger, Rocky, Michael, Machil, Krinios averaging around like 22nd place if you put them all three together, which is really strong. If all three of them do as well as they can do, then this is absolutely a team that we could be seeing competing for the top 3. No reason they can't be in Dodgeball at all. I'm sure Illumina, after missing an event, is going to be coming back and wanting to absolutely smash it. So I'm excited to see this team's determination to get the W. And the final team is the Pink Parrots, or as they've been affectionately called, the Pink Pensioners. Filza, In the Littlewood, Captain Sparkles, and Ant Venom. A whole team of over 30s. I cannot believe that I'm in a position where I'm too young to be in the Pink Pensioners, okay? It hurts a little bit. It really does hurt. Overall, you know, a strong team. I don't think it's the strongest team we've seen announced. Ant Venom's a little bit of a wild card. I'm not too sure how strong good Ant is at MCC games. I know Ant is an OG of the space, and I've known of Ant for a super long time. And also big up to Ant, because he said he's been watching the All Things MCC videos, so shout out to you, Ant Venom. But, you know, I think we do see a really
thank you so much for coming.
Team. I don't think they particularly excel at many games, but it's like a jack of all trades,
I always enjoy getting to see you and talk to you.
I do think that with the right
good and,
game order and the right games in the mix, we can definitely see this team doing well.
They really did say let's put all the OGs together. That is true.
Team? Probably not. But I've been proven wrong and been incredibly wrong so many times now that you might as well stop listening to what I'm saying, honestly. I also only just realized how clever Captain Sparkle's logo is. Genius. I just thought it was a big S for Sparkles. I didn't realize it was C and an S.
Oh, hey, that's cool.
You live and you learn. You live and you learn. As always, a huge thank you to Sheeplord for making his team builder.
Okay, this is what I love.
The videos that we make.
Look at all of this. All right, let me just click off. So it's quite hard to see. You really have to zoom in, or you know, just watch the video yourself. But here you see every team's well, here you can see all the teams. Here you can see the averages for all the teams. So their coin average, their, I don't know what that is, how well they did in the last event. Their average individual placement, their average team placement, and their average coin count for only season 2. When it's in the bold lines, that's for the whole team. When it's between the bold lines, that's for individual players. So for example, Tommy in it, his average, oh, you can't see my mouse. Well, if you go to Orange and you look at Tommy in it, his average, in total is 2,386 coins. His average for season 2 is a little bit lower at 2,294 coins. Here they have, beside, to the right of that, the season 2 average calculated for each of the teams. Orange has the highest at 8,700, all the way down 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. With Cyan at the lowest average, which isn't that much. Oh, it's 1,200 lower. So like that's really just if the order of the games changes, any team could really pull ahead. I'm sorry that my chat's blocking that. Below that, you can see the average season 2 coin count for every player individually and how they're ranked. Look at Pink, if you can, where it's Captain Sparkles, Filza, and In the Littlewood, how they're all together. Like, they're very average. Not their average players, but, like, their averages are all very much the same, which is pretty cool. So the best players aren't... So the top 5 are Illumina, Sapnap, Fruitberries, Dream, and Purpled, which is looking really good for... It's ironic, because, like, they aren't in the top teams except for Purpled, which is, I don't know, just it's fascinating how they put the teams together and balance them so well. And it looks like as you continue going through the... I wish I was, like, standing, like, with a PowerPoint on a projector and I had, like, a laser pointer or one of those, like, meter sticks or something. Yardsticks for the Americans, I suppose. It looks like as you keep going, you can see all the individual... all the average stats for each player per game and per team, which is like, that's a lot of data.
without this.
Oh, now
so,
you can see
big
my
up to
cursor, of
Seaport.
course.
But you can see here down the side,
Of
look how
course, only
close
after
this is.
I use
Season
it.
2 averages, like 87, 8698, 8592, 8520, 8487, 8324. It's all so close. The lowest ranked team is Cyan, and that's, I mean, likely because I just had to give a random thing. And like AMZ and Pearl haven't had the strongest season 2 so far, but you never know what can happen. What I do like to see though is that based on season 2 averages, I do still sneak into this top 10, just about. So that's pretty cool. I like to see myself doing well, obviously. But what we can see from this is that it's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be super close. Last event, like game 6, there was like 6 teams that were like 1,000 away from each other. So can it even get more balanced than that? Apparently it can. And let me just guess a game order and we'll see who would win it. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why this would be the order, but game 1 survival game.
Okay, so this is really interesting. Because these games that have been... Okay, so this is like the randomized... Okay, it's not random, but it's like his random order. Has survival games and parkour tag, both of which are not in this event. And even if they were played in this order, which seems random, I don't see why anyone would ever put parkour tag last. Like, well, you can't really see through CBK's head. But the team in 9th has 15,000. And the team in 1st has 17,000. So it's really like, there's only a 2,000 difference in coins. Like, that's it. That is not that much. It's gonna heavily depend on the order of the games, which makes, the audience blockout more important than ever. Which is just awesome. Oh, I'm in my nerd zone. Hell yeah.
Game 2, Rocket League Rush. Game 3, Battle Box. It might not even be in the event. Game 4, Sands of Time. Game 5, Build Mart. It might not be in the event either. Game 6, Ace Race. Game 7, Grid Runners. Game 8, Parkour Tag. I actually think we could see Grid Runners potentially benched. I'm not too sure. Maybe Parkour Tag gets benched.
Yep.
I don't know. Some games have got to get benched in this event. All right. It has to happen. And if this were the game order, it come with purple on top, orange just in second, lime right behind in third. A little bit of a gap between red. These are all within like 500 of each other, basically.
Exactly.
This is just a random order. You can see it just above my head here is what I'm referencing right now. But it's going to be a close one. It really, really is. And that's why this is going to be so hard for me to do my top 10 predictions. But I'm going to do it anyway, because why not? They're just predictions. Don't be mad if I put your favorite team in 10th. I've got to put someone there. I'll be back once I've done it. All right, I'm back and I'm done. Let's see what you all think.
Okay,
10
okay,
cyan,
okay.
9 pink.
Okay, let's take a look at this. So, Lime is an amazing team. Well, okay, well, it's his team. So, I'm not saying there's bias, but I'm just saying, you know, it is a sneaky little coincidence. I could definitely see them doing well, but I honestly don't know if I'd go first. Orange coming in second is highly likely. Because although they're good players, again, if they're not, you know, coming at it with, hell yeah, we're gonna win, they'll do a lot lower. Aqua's a good team. I could see third, purple fourth, that makes sense. Red, that's a kind of a low... Oh, no, sorry, I'm thinking of yellow. Yellow in 7th. That is very interesting to me. Yellow is Dream, Bad Boy, Halo, Skeppy, and George Not Found. I know Skeppy is going to be rusty, and I know Bad doesn't play these events very often, but they're all still, like, good players. I guess 6 or 7. Okay, fine. Green in 8th, sure, that makes sense. Pink 9th. I don't know. I'd swap green and pink, I think, if I'm gonna be honest. Because pink is... I don't know how to describe it, but, like, they're all OGs, like Nightmare said. They really put all the OGs together. So they're all gonna be good at the game. I don't know if I would go all the way 9th, and 10th Cyan. I suppose that's I suppose that makes sense, but, you know, the feminist in me really doesn't want to see the all-female team come in last. So we'll see what CBK has to say on that.
8 green, 7 yellow, 6 blue, 5 red, 4 purple, 3 aqua, 2 orange, 1 lime. Again, I am guessing these before we know the games, and I actually think there's going to be some big switch-ups in games this time around, so I really don't know what's coming. So I will give you an updated one. I always do on my streams. If you don't follow me, twitch.tv/CPK. I'm live literally every day, pretty much. That's my top 10. Take it or leave it. Probably leave it. But that's as much as I have time for. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this and you're excited for the event. I am super duper excited for this event, and I will see you all on August 20th for an absolutely great time where I'm going to be trying to get a large W. By the way, I'm fully backing myself to win. Here you go. I don't care. I'm fully backing it. It's been a while since I put myself in first. I'm backing it this time. I think we got it. Thank you all so much for watching.
Valid.
I've been CPK. Don't forget to check out the All Things MCC podcast and a link from the description. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Okay, so that's a valid placement. What else now? Because as you can see, well, it's gone now, but my placement for Tubnet is currently it's lower than it was before. We're at 2,392. That's a hydrate from Nightmare. I shall drink. Actually, I'm gonna wait about 30 seconds to see if another one comes in. But what to do until then is the real question, because I'm sort of out of things. I've been live for almost 2 hours and have done no actual gaming yet. I do really have to go to the bathroom because I have been drinking my big drink the whole time. It's empty now. Okay, looks like that's the only hydrate. Cheers, chat. Y'all should get preferably water. If you really can't drink water, get something else relatively healthy and get a drink. I do not endorse drinking alcohol. We're talking non-alcoholic here. Water, Gatorade, maybe some juice. I don't know. I don't really know what else there is to talk about. This is, I think Tobo's hosting a Twitter space talking about Tubnet. I'll put that on while I go to the bathroom, maybe. But after that, I don't know. Why can't I hear it?
All right, I'm just looking for some more questions. Will Sodium as the mod flag an anti-cheat? I know it does for some servers. 1.19.2 Optifine isn't out yet. From my understanding, the Fabric mod Sodium shouldn't have any implications.
All right, I'm running to the bathroom.
I think it will
I think you'll
be completely fine
the
with that.
space, I suppose.
Does the server support mods like Vivecraft? From my understanding, Vivecraft is the VR mod, and I'm going to be inclined to say no. At the current state, the server doesn't support any kind of perspective modification, which I think VR mods fall under that classification. I suggest when you join Tubnet, you just play vanilla Minecraft for this test. Will Tubnet be open 24/7 as of the 26th of August, 2022? Yes, it will be open 24/7. Is Tubnet playable on mobile? Like we said in the developer update that released 3 hours ago, mobile will be following soon after the Java release. Are ranks lifetime or subscriptions? So on Tubnet, we have two models with ranks. We have a lifetime purchase rank available and a subscription rank. The subscription rank is just because keeping the server running for a long time and being able to push regular content and expand our team is really, really expensive. So the subscription rank is there purely because we really will be relying on your financial support to keep the lights on. But there is nothing that none of the paid elements of Tubnet are going to affect gameplay, as in like it's not going to give anyone an advantage, is what I mean. You get a fancy little tag though, and you also get some cool cosmetics and some Discord clout and some forums badge.
All right, how's it looking?
Epic cool stuff.
This is just more Tubnet stuff.
Bigger parties, larger friends lists. When the store goes up, you'll be able to see all the benefits. There's lots. I'm forgetting them off the top of my head, but there's a lot of benefits to it. Oh, and one of them actually is a queue bypass, but we're not selling anything as of the playtest because we just want to have everyone's feedback.
That's smart. That's smart.
And we want to have everyone, and we don't want to have anyone preferred. But hopefully when Tubnet releases, there's never going to be a queue. So queue bypass isn't a big benefit.
Speaking of queues, down to 2,363. I could play.
How intense is
in,
the
like,
server on
another hour.
on low-end PCs? I have issues on server where Hella optimization, with not using Hella optimization mod. So is there any way to reduce with such an ability to hide players in the lobby? Right.
That's a good question,
So,
especially for streaming, because my computer does not like.
In terms of
playing
optimization,
big
I can
games while
confirm
being
in the
live.
office. So to test Tubnet on lower end PCs, we bought a $100 laptop from Best Buy, and we've run Tubnet on it at around 30 frames per second, which I think's all right for like a laptop that has like an AMD Atom or whatever their weird low end processors called.
I just
Sorry, I
got 3
apologize.
ads.
Didn't mean to deafen anyone.
Damn, I thought VIPs would be exempt from ads. Oh, well. I mean, they...
Okay.
I'd say they support me, but most of the money
I'm
goes
just
to
gonna
Twitch.
chase
But
up on
technically
whether
they
we're ready
support
now.
me, which is
I'm
cool.
going to mute up on the space, and on the Discord, I'm just going to go confirm with the server team that we're ready to go, and I'll come back with news. Give me 5 minutes, everyone. Thank you so much for your patience.
Okay, I actually didn't catch that because I was busy talking. But it looks like Tubba's gonna go run and fetch us some news. So we're getting the Tubnet stuff live. This feels a bit like a podcast. Let's look at some weird stuff on Twitter in the meantime, I suppose. I guess Ronbu's live. Talking about banter, which is the podcast. Oh, what is some of the Tommy Unit updates? Let's check, because I know he's live. So we can check it on the stream from here. So everything is gonna have every month is gonna have a huge thing, it looks like. Every month until the end of the year, which is great, because there's still 4 months left. September is gonna be a big month if you're an initer, according to Big Man Init himself, which is great as an initer myself. Tommy lost a suitcase on his trip to Amsterdam. I don't know if anyone is aware of that, but apparently Wilbur stole it. And it's been in his apartment the whole time, which is quite funny. Next month is gonna be great for vlogs, which is epic. And I suppose those are the updates. What's on my timeline? What can embarrass me? This is exactly what I said for the record. Tubnet is currently just Wilbur's Limbo, which is the train station. What else is there? It's really just basic Twitter stuff. Do I have any music? I do. Okay, this is good news. Look, it's me, Tubbo, and Ben Spunt, founder of Misfits. Alright. What else can we do? We are really just waiting for Tubbo to come back, so... Do I have any, like, weird stories I can tell? Not really, but, this is the closest I've ever been to 200 followers, which is pretty cool. I've been meaning to move the sub goal back down to 10. It made sense when I had 10 at once, to have it at 20, but I suppose we have to adjust with the times. What other plans are there? Plans to go to the market near me and get some funky new glasses, hopefully that, you know, hide my eyes from the camera. And maybe, oh no, I did not just get kicked again due to inactivity. I timed out. No, I timed out of Tubnet. I timed out. Guys, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good news. This is not good news. Actually, let me, like, hold on. Hold on. No, we're not. This is not what's happening. Hold on, I'm actually gonna cry if we got kicked again. No. Please. Every time I get even somewhat close, Unless they fully just shut it down. Because Tubbo did just say he was going to get us news. No, it can't be. It can't be. No. No, you're kidding. I can't even get into limbo now? I've been here for almost 2 hours.
Hello everyone on the Twitter space and the Discord.
Okay, hold on, we're getting more updates.
We are ready. We are ready to go. Very soon the server's going to open up and let everyone in. So join up now, tubnet.gg.
Okay, we're trying.
We're ready to go. Sorry for keeping you all waiting for so long. So the test will conclude at 6:40 p.m. EST.
Okay, this is good news.
Yeah, enjoy the server, man. Guys, this has been literally...
Please.
My life for the last years, so I hope you really enjoy it. I'm going to wrap up this stage now. I really appreciate you all coming.
Okay, I'm going to close Minecraft to reopen it.
Link your account, get joined in. Thank you so much for coming, and it means the world to me, and I really hope you enjoy our flagship game. Goodbye now.
Okay. We're going to go to the be right back screen. Direct Connect is indeed a good idea. Thank you, Nightmare. Always helpful, always fantastic. You've been a great friend this past year and a half-ish. Okay. I've been live for 2 hours-ish. It's been 1 hour 53. And if I stream until the end of the beta, I will have been live for over 4 hours. So what I think I do is I'll play until I run out of energy to stream, and then I'll end, and then I will continue to play the beta. If it lets me in and it's not super lag and whatnot. That is generally the idea of what I want to do. If I stream for longer, great. If I don't stream for as long, less great for y'all, I'm sorry. But let's see if we can do it. We're pigging. It might fully have just crashed because of how many people are trying to play. We'll try Direct Connect, which is just that, I believe. And now I guess we sit and wait. I guess we sit and wait. I'm going to grab my phone out, scan the Discord and the Twitter for more updates, and I will explain as it happens, I guess. But it looks like it might just be fully overrun right now. That might just be what's happening. Yeah, okay, we do keep timing out. It's taking the longest to ping as well. I think it might just be getting overloaded. Let's see what the Discord is saying. It usually goes so fast it makes me nauseous. To be quite honest. So we'll see what happens. Okay. It is certainly tanking my stream quality, so sorry about that. Yeah, it looks like the server is just having issues. Which is, you know, to be expected. Let's see if it's a me. There we go. Should be back. Looks like that. Okay, so it could have been a me issue, I suppose. We're checking back. No music. This is tense. I don't really have any tense music on command. I have the Able Sisters. I have Among Us music. And I have speed. You know what? Let's play the speedrun music. Okay, know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back. First of all, I'm gonna go back to my normal music. Then I'm gonna open Discord and I will show you guys my Discord. Hopefully that doesn't expose me too much. Because this is what I want to look at. Announcements. We're working on issues as we speak. Sorry about this, everyone. Okay. So yeah, there are issues. That's to be expected. We love Boss Band Tubbo. You know, like, look at this admin team. And this mod team. Like, and then the crew. And then, YouTubers. And then the rest of us. Like, there are so many people that have worked on this and are in the process of making it work. Like, this is just how it is right now. We're all in the process. What is this? What are these people with the, no roles? What about these people? Do they have roles? Java. Okay, that makes sense. Why do so many people have their... Oh, they're new. Oh, so it's just a Discord thing. Okay, so it's not broken. Everyone's going crazy. It's just a little chaotic. Okay, that's understandable. I plan on staying alive until I can get in at least. If I end 5 seconds after, I'm sorry. That just might be how it is. People are still trying to link. Here, we'll be helpful because I actually did this. There we go. We are helping. This bot is going absolutely crazy, by the way. Could we take a second to look at that? Like, it is doing hundreds of commands at once, surely, if not more. I once tried to do my own Discord bot. And I don't remember if it was ever successful. But I know it was cool. I suppose we just wait until everyone's saying that they can join. Well, people are managing to add their links. Which is cool. So it must mean that some people who were in the queue are still available. How long is this? Every 5 seconds? It should make it longer. People are just... It's back. It's back. I'm back. Okay. 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 Shall we? Shall we stream? At long last. Ah! Hold on, hold on. Okay, this is good. We're back in the train station. Okay, my account has been linked. I am in position. Number 1,877. That is better than before. It's no longer red messages saying that I'm in queue. I'm in this position. So it's letting in a couple people at a time. We will be here a while. We will be here a while. But you know what? We're giving it our best shot. And I think that's all we can really do. Oh, the TwitchCon San Diego schedule went live. Let's check what's up. I'm pulling it up on my phone. I don't think my computer can handle anymore. I'm going to close the Discord. Simply because it just takes so much space on my laptop to run. There's Artist Alley. There's Charity Streaming 101. Grow Your Audience. It's the Creator Camp Theater. There's a lot of stuff for tax, finance, and law, which is interesting. There's music, Twitch Rivals pre-show, and I assume Twitch Rivals. There's something called Elevator Pitch, which I assume is just like for content. There's a lot of stuff that's just called Creator Camp Workshops. I'm assuming it's just stuff for creators at the event. Balloon World Cup Regional Champions, that I assume is the Twitch Rivals event. There's stuff for creating engaging streams, more music, using TikTok to grow your Twitch, more music streaming as a hobby or a career. Yeah, this looks largely aimed at building... This is largely aimed at smaller creators, it looks like, which is really interesting. Okay, so here's the interesting stuff. There's a drag showcase. There's more Artist Alley stuff. There's the parasocial relationships, the parasocial relationships, panel, which is very funny to me because they're bringing an actual, like, psychiatrist, I think. More to travel stuff. Minecraft, what is this? Oh, there's Minecraft events. Oh, I should put the music back on. Indie games. Streamer etiquette within the BIPOC community. That'll be interesting. You're a partner. Now what? Oh, Derivacat's got her own music slot. That's nice. Being a Latinx Hispanic streamer. Virtual reality roleplay. This is really interesting. But it looks... Oh, there's a cosplay contest. There you go. But it looks like it's all aimed at creators. Parents who streams, working with brands, fostering kindness and positivity in the streaming world, creating queer communities, building your community, creating engaging streams, wellness for gamers and streamers. Like, it'll be interesting. But that's not really what I was expecting to get out of the space. I'm actually very excited for this. I'm back in my slightly vibrating stage. I'm a bit wiggly. With excitement. I don't really know what to say anymore. I've sort of hit my streaming limit. But I'm going to continue streaming. It's been 2 hours and 5 minutes. This is the longest one since I got back. I'm sure very few people are watching. Please don't feel obligated to stay if you have. We're getting there. We're getting there. This is the main event. I'm sure my numbers for the stream will be low, and you know what? That is okay. This is one of those, this isn't a stream for growth, for new viewers to try new things. This is purely, I wanted to do this, so I'm gonna do this. I'm also freezing. I never think to bring a hoodie or long pants down here. I'm currently in a tank top and, like, jorts. Not my greatest idea. What else can we do? I'd like to bring back the knowledge puddle. And I think I'm going to talk a lot about plants. And different kinds of plants and how they work. Because that's just really what I'm interested in. Those are my two general ideas for a career path. It's either film or plant science, which is probably not something you hear very often, but that's really, I have to pick between one or the other. I think either way it'll make streaming interesting. Because I really don't want to give this up no matter what I end up doing in life. I cannot get the bits out of my drink, and I'm upset because I don't want to go upstairs and get a spoon. Yeah, Tubbo just announced we're back online, which means the server's about to flood. Which is okay. Because I'm already in the queue. So surely, it's not going to ruin things. This playlist does indeed keep looping. I'm sorry I'm not like talking constantly. I don't really know what to say. I've just sort of been here for a very long time now. I suppose if I was Tubbo, we could watch the news round. And that would be like interesting. You know, I would launch another game altogether, but I really don't want to risk crashing out of this again. Words on stream would be cool, but we don't have enough active chatters to do that, which is fine. I'm not trying to shame anyone or say anything like rude or mean. I'm just, you know, thinking out loud, thinking logically. What else is there that we can do? I'm gonna come up with some more tags for the stream. That's what I want to do. Let's see, what is there? What other tags can we add? So they're currently, if you aren't looking at it, current tags are Jewish, Tubnet, Nerd, LGBTQ. What else can I add? Minecraft? I don't know, I don't see a reason to have that as a tag. Oh, I should change my category back into Minecraft. That would be helpful, because that's what I'm doing. We could start a prediction, run some polls. That's always fun. Looks like the line to get in is going to be quite long, but... Oh, I'm actually getting very hungry. Should we take a snack break, chat? Should we all go and get snacks and hang out, I guess? We could definitely do that. How many is this across? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there is a way to stand in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then... Yes? And then this. This is... You're directly in the middle. Whee! Aw, chat reset without the badges, so now I'm upset. But whatever. You know what would be really cool? And I know it's not possible because it's Minecraft, but if it was like a PS4 game or something, if when the queue lets you in, a train comes and you like click on it and then it lets you into the game. That would be cool. My mind largely ratios my ability to code and to create things, which is upsetting, but it's fine. This is slow. That's okay. This year was the only snackage I really have right now is Doritos, and I really don't want to get Dorito hands on my laptop. I also don't really want to eat into my mic. That's Oh my god, I just realized. Sorry, I'm like staring off into space at chat. A nightmare, I just realized when you said bruh, my sins have come back to haunt me. You're referencing the time you redeemed 10 2-minute ads, aren't you? From way back in the day. That's what you're referencing, isn't it? I'm gonna check on my Clash Royale. I wish I was able to stream off my phone. I'd love to get a cam link and do cool stuff like that. Yes, Lamau. Yeah, I'm a little slow. I'm gonna get a cam like one day and I'll just be able to show you guys whatever I'm doing on my phone. I just pray I don't get any like weird or doxing notifications. Like that would just, that would be pretty cool. I could show off my Clash of Clans, my whatever. What am I missing? Oh, I got a new card. I got the flying machine. What's it do? Oh, it just shoots things down from the sky. That's cool. You notice now? Okay, like I read it before, but I didn't realize what you meant. Oh, it's bad against flying types. Okay, that's cool. What's Hog Rider bad against? Because I know that it's excellent for destroying buildings, but I need to know how to take it down. What's it not great against? Oh, defensive building. So I should put a defensive building then in my deck. Can I stream off my phone? I don't think I'm streaming off my computer at the same time. I have Spear Goblins, Goblin Barrel, Mega Minion, Skeleton, Army, Valkyrie, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Baby Dragon, and Hog Rider. Maybe I switch out Mini P.E.K.K.A for a tower. Because I don't use them that often. And I need something that is good against Hog Rider. Okay, so I'm using a cannon right now. Because that's not that much elixir. What else? I could dramatically read fanfiction off my phone. Actually, that would be a great... Maybe that's the next follow goal. Is, you know, for 210 or 215 or whatever I set it as. Dramatic fanfic rendition. Maybe I'll dress up as one of the main characters or do something silly. Okay, we're moving. We're moving up in the world. Started at 54. Now we're at 9. Wow. I don't really know what else to say. Because you guys, I can't like talk about stuff that happens in my real regular life that much. Because it would dox me. I hung out with friends. I went to go see Nope yesterday. How have I already forgotten? For those who are somehow still oblivious, I cannot stand horror. I think it's fascinating. I support this genre. I think it's just incredibly cool. I cannot watch it or really interact with it in any sane way. Oh, that was a mistake, wasn't it? Whoops. Oh, it's just bouncing me up and down in the void, I think. Why can't I see my chords? Well, I suppose either way, I'm just in the void now. What's up, voiders? What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So, Nope, there were lots of scary... Not lots, but there were some very scary scenes where I just sort of, like, hid away. And there were... But it was sort of, like, cool and funky overall. Generally just not my kind of movie, but I respect it, and I think it's cool. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we're making it into the beta. I moved 50 spots in the last 10 minutes. And if I move 50 spots in 10 minutes, that's 5 spots a minute. That's, about 6 hours at this rate. And it's only open for 2 more. I do want to keep streaming because, like, I want to get my reaction to it live. And I don't really want to stop and start again, but that honestly might be necessary. I don't really know what to do. I'm gonna be honest. This is very strange territory for me. I'm hoping they increase the player cap, but I don't think they can do that without kicking everyone. So, yeah, there's that. I might just be getting bounced up and down in the void. I don't really know. What direction am I even facing? I don't know. This is just peak void energy. I like seeing the light change on Steve's arm though. And then you look down and his arm is lit up and then it switches and then it switches. And you spin in the circle. It illuminates the left side of the arm differently, but the right always stays fully lit, which is strange. There's no sun, there's no sky. There's really just nothing to look at. Huh. Like, I could do this, and it would be the same thing. I don't really know what to, maybe we just pull up Tommy's stream and keep this in the corner? That's always an option. That's actually a slightly good option. Damn it! Okay. Okay. Come on. Okay, hold on. Now we Discord. Because this seems to be a server issue and not a me issue. Okay, what's up? What's happening? What's happening? Did everyone else get timed out again? Yes, okay. Okay, this is good. This is good. At least it's not me. This is going to be one of the longest streams in Puddle history. No, it will not. Because I streamed for 4 hours to do the sponsorship stream. So I suppose now we just wait again. This is definitely not streamable content. I'm fully aware of that. But anyone who's thinking, damn, like this sucks, or this is not peak Puddle content, or oh my god, why is she still alive? I'm fully aware. This is purely for myself. And I'm okay with that. I think a lot of people are playing on a Hypixel SMP together though, which is quite fun. So, this is why they do beta testing, because stuff like this will happen with the real server. And, you know, better if it happens in beta than if it happens in, you know, when the real server's up and running. Okay. People are still linking successfully, so it must still be working on some level. They definitely know it's only a test, stuff like that. Maybe, I don't know, I want to stay live, but oh, here's another announcement. Here we go. Oh, one of the service providers is having an issue. I see. Oh, he said something else. Okay, back in. Oh, let me show you guys what's happening. Oh, we're at number 8,000. That's epic. Oh, but it's okay, but it just dropped a lot. Okay. Wait, sure, okay, we need better music. I can't listen to any more of this. What can we listen to? What's on YouTube? I say we watch something and I just put this in the corner for the next little bit. Oh, I just got another ping. It is from... Oh, it's because Ranby's live. Sorry. I'm trying to keep up with the Discord pings. Because of this. Because of this whole thing. What can / should we watch? I don't really know what's a good idea, because I don't want to get copyright claimed. No, there's someone who's live on YouTube with the beta gameplay. What are they doing? Oh, no, they're also in limbo. Oh, they're actually before me in the queue. That's awkward. Alright, we are dropping fast. We've dropped about 200 places already? But I think that's just because people keep getting kicked, and now they're re-adding. I don't think the queue is actually getting shorter. People are just moving spots. So we're still gonna be here for a very long time. Let's look on more YouTube. I suppose we go to gaming. Oh, no, we'll watch Puffy's video, how to play Crystal Rush.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Because this is surprisingly actually relevant to what we're doing. So game capture goes off, window capture switches to this.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, today is the day that we've been waiting for. Today is the day that the Tubnet server goes public and I can finally share all of this awesome footage with all of you. Today's video is going to be about one of the games on the Tubnet server called Crystal Rush, and the game is very, very similar to Bed Wars in its core mechanics. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you how to play Crystal Rush and also showing you some gameplay from when I played with some other content creators on the alpha server. Now, Crystal Rush is a competitive PvP game mode where you can play either by yourself or with up to 3 other friends against other teams. Each team has their own base with a core crystal, and the crystal allows for you to respawn in case you or your teammates are eliminated.
Oh, so it is very
now, in order to
Wars-like.
win a game of Crystal Rush, you need to break every team's crystal and eliminate all of the players in the game, similar to Bed Wars, how you have to break every team's bed. Now, to improve your chances at winning, you have to buy items from the shop in-game. To be able to buy these items, you can get resources by either mining the crystal in your base, which gives you lower tier shards, or for even better items, you can go to the middle of the map and get strong shards. There also is a shard called Mega Shards, and you obtain these shards by breaking teams' crystals. There are a lot of different items in the item shop, and depending on how you use them and your playstyle, it can massively impact the outcome of the game. Now, there are 3 different sections in the item shop. There's offense, defense, and utility, all providing you with the necessary resources you need to win the game. Now, this is whether it's armor, weapons, or even blocks to protect your base. So make sure you mine a lot of resources and get yourself stacked up because there are a lot of amazing items to use. Now that you know more about the game, let's go check out the footage from me playing with some of the content creators during the alpha testing.
Oh shit!
Oh,
let's go. I took fall damage.
Ah, yes, the Able Sisters.
Dude, it's the team. It's the team. Wait.
Oh, you mine it.
Wait, I have no idea about any of the mechanics, by the way.
Oh yeah, we have to mine everyone else's crystal.
Oh, it's manual Bed Wars. Okay.
It's a PvP like 1 point.
Oh, that's weird. Clown, look at the shop.
Yeah, how much do
offense shop?
Wait, you can't afford it? Where do you get the shard? Oh, I knew that.
Oh, okay.
You can also break the things that spawn.
Oh wait, look at where the what is this arrow?
Oh, these are like diamonds and emeralds.
5? All right, bet.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is really interesting. This is really
There's
cool.
people on our bridge, Clown.
Nice.
I also love the textures they have in the menus and stuff.
I got a bunch of crystals, Clown. I don't know what to do with them.
Maybe we can buy team upgrades. Maybe those are a thing. I don't know.
Okay, let me go back and check. Okay, I'm looking what you can buy with these. Okay, I
Oh
got
my
iron
God.
armor. That's what it does.
Let's go.
Wait, there's obsidian. What is obsidian? Nexus. Okay.
Fire Breath Mancer?
Okay, okay. Let's see how some of this combat works. Okay, hold on. So there's Cyan. So it looks like every Nexus has 10 health, and this guy knocked out 7. I wonder if there's a way to heal it, because that would be game-changing. And this is great music, Puffy.
Well, the second pack is so cool.
It's now a 2v3.
Nice. Easy.
That's probably why it was a bit easier.
Okay, both teams are at 0.
Clan.
So it does look a lot like Bed Wars,
Don't
but
come
also
for me.
kind of different. So Bed Wars players will have an advantage coming in.
Okay, you better not.
Don't tell me
Oh, I
you want
hit all.
smoke here. Don't.
Let's
Thanks,
go. Oh, let's go.
That's so cool.
I'm gonna. You talk shit about our
Oh,
team.
there's
I'm
multiple
gonna,
maps and stuff.
I'm on yellow. Bring it on. We'll piss all over you.
I'm lagging.
Oh, and every crystal's 3 tall.
Don and,
Hey, who's this?
We're gonna carry me.
No,
Yeah.
we have beef. We have beef with purple now.
He won Twitch Rivals the other day.
A lot of
that
the
was-
strategies
yeah,
for
we'll
defense are
definitely
gonna
do
mimic Bed Wars, surely. Oh, Becky, I'm on! And
Wait,
Super
wait,
Eloise!
Oh, El, you got in.
Oh my god.
What grade your what, sorry?
We could have talked it out.
No. My generator.
No talking.
got in and then
Oh my god.
We could have diffused the situation.
Hello.
Okay, I've
Jesus.
got my armor, I guess.
Hey.
Back.
Nah, this is sweat behavior.
You're being really cringe and unbased right now. Do you know that? What, me? Yeah.
Look at that map. Look how cool that is. Look at that big central crystal. Look at how the whole middle is just a massive ring. It's so cool. It's so cool.
Hey, don't you shift me. What the hell?
What the fuck? Who did that?
What the hell did I do?
Guys.
Breaking in. You should keep breaking in.
Yep. Didn't register. You weren't on my team.
Yeah, nice wall.
Come here.
What? Friends, I need you back at the base. There are sweats at our base. Thank you guys for watching this video. Remember, if you want to play in the Tubnet server, the IP is tubnet.gg or Google tubnet.gg. Goodbye.
Okay.
Where you can play either by yourself or with
That's
up
not
to
what I
3
meant to do at all. Okay, let me studio mode the hell out of this. I know what I'm doing. Okay, and then do that, and then transition, and then exit studio mode, and then open the game. Okay. So we're now 707 something. I suppose that's better than nothing. Let's check it on. Yeah, no, this is kind of going nowhere. Let's go check it out and see what the people are saying. It's mostly just saying we love women. And people are just saying that we believe in the mods, we believe in the Tubnet team. It looks like we just gotta wait. Unfortunately, there's like 10,000 people in line. I'm sorry, guys. I was really hoping for something a little more eventful, and by a little, I mean a lot, so let's be honest. How about this? I'm going to sit here, and I'm going to be not live, and if by 6:40 p.m. EST I have not gotten in, I will not be live. And if I get in before then, I can simply relaunch the stream. How does that sound? Because I think, although I did have initially a heroic quest to keep going, I think that is a little silly at this point. Yeah, so I guess I will, see you guys soon, I hope. And if not, no stream tomorrow, perhaps a stream Sunday if I am free. We'll go back to playing the Spectrum Retreat, which is absolutely terrifying. And yeah, thank you so much for coming if you did it all. I love you all very much. Make sure you take care of yourselves, and I will see you later. Wow.